back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is Stranger Palooza. We're at the 2022 Overland East in Virginia. We're actually in the Outdoorsy booth. Hey everyone, a new VanNoisSeur t-shirt design is out, just in time for the winter season. It's called Winter Camping Fun. Even here in the Sunshine State, it feels a lot like winter. If you're a fan of outdoor life, then this is a great way to give someone you care about a gift or get something for yourself and support this channel at the same time. All you have to do is follow the link here on YouTube, just below the video description to the Stranger Palooza store, where you will find this Winter Camping Fun design and other fun, cool Stranger Palooza gear. We're with Nathan. I don't know anything about Outdoorsy, so break it all down to me, Nathan.
So the way Outdoorsy works is we help connect people that own camper vans, RVs, travel trailers, even something like a Jeep with a rooftop tent.
Oh.
We help connect those vehicle owners with people that want to rent out those vehicles. Mm-hmm. So we have over 30,000 privately owned vehicles on our platform all across the United States, and we're even in 14 countries worldwide. If you wanted to rent one of these vehicles, all you would do is you'd go to outdoorsy.com. You punch in the dates and the location and the type of vehicle that you think you want to rent, and it'll filter by all the sorts of different types of listings, and you find one that you want. You go online and you just go ahead and book it.
Yeah, so you want to have an adventure outdoors. If you want to do it in a van, you want to do it in a Jeep, you don't actually have to own one, you can rent one. So folks who own these are renting them, right?
That's correct. So they're all privately owned.
Okay.
So for those private owners, it's a great opportunity if your rig is just going to be sitting in your driveway collecting dust. Mm-hmm. Instead of that, you can actually rent it out and make some money off of it.
Right. That's cool.
Now for the renters, you don't have to fork over, because sometimes these vehicles can be quite expensive, right?
Right.
So you don't have to fork over all that money to be able to still go out and have these experiences and create these wonderful memories out there in the wild and camping.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah. All right. So you've got a van here. Is this your van or what's
This is
the
lovely.
story?
So this is actually not my van, but this is a van that you could rent out on Outdoorsy.
Okay.
So the story of this vehicle, we rented this from one of our private owners named Sawyer.
Okay.
Now Sawyer, he's actually a Coast Guard member for our country, which thank you for your service, Sawyer.
Awesome.
And Sawyer, he converted this vehicle during COVID. Now Sawyer has a larger family, and he wanted to be able to accommodate everyone in his family. So that's why this vehicle, it actually is able to seat 5 and sleep 5.
Oh.
So it's pretty great.
Interesting.
So yeah, so you got
a ProMaster.
And a ProMaster. It's only 20 feet, so it'll still fit in your standing parking spot, but you can still have a full family. So you can do mom and dad in the front, and then the 3 kids back here. And then he's got this very cool bunk bed system in the back. So right now we kind of have it in nighttime mode, where there's a top bunk up here and a bottom bunk down below. Now, when you want to switch it over to daytime mode, that whole top bunk will fold back and out of the way, and then the bottom bunk area converts into a dinette.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool to kind of see the way that he kind of transformed all of this. Okay. So we rented this vehicle, brought it out here to Overland Expo East to kind of show the types of vehicles that you can rent on Outdoorsy, and also help support one of the people that makes us successful.
Absolutely. So is it just vans that were built by folks? Or is it a mix of vans that were built by companies and vans that were built by people? I mean, I guess it would be the same thing with all the different rigs that you can rent, right?
Yeah, so it's a mix of everything. So it's some custom conversions, some ones that were done straight out of the factory by like your classic Winnebago or people like that. So there's a lot of different variety on Outdoorsy, which I think is one of the things that makes it so wonderful.
Oh, okay. So how easy is it to sign up if I want to do this?
Well, you can do it in about 30 seconds, so it's totally free to join Outdoorsy.
Okay. Is there an app?
All you would do is, there's an Outdoorsy app, or you can go to outdoorsy.com.
Okay.
Once you're there, you can create a free renter profile. All that's going to ask for is a little bit of contact information. And then once you've done that, you can go ahead and start messaging these owners, looking into the different vehicles you like. And if you find one that's right from you, you can go ahead and already book it on the website for as many nights as you would like to take it out.
Oh, okay. So, and then let's say it's like a Jeep and I go out there. Does that owner give me the rundown on how to use everything?
Yes, that's correct. So during the initial key exchange process, the owner of the vehicle is going to give you a full rundown on how to use all of the different parts of it. Make sure that you feel comfortable operating the vehicle. So in that sense, education is a big part of what we do too. We want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable using the vehicle. Yeah,
like if it's a van, it has a black tank and stuff like that. You need to know where it is, how to use it.
Exactly right.
All of that.
Exactly
cool.
Right. Yeah.
And then how does it work on the other side if I want to rent? What's the process of signing up there?
So if you wanted to list your vehicle out on Outdoorsy, all you would do is you go online to outdoorsy.com. and then there's a button where you can click to sign up that says list my vehicle.
Okay.
And then from there you create a profile, so that's going to have a description of your vehicle, a list of amenities, also some photos of the vehicle, and then just a little bit of like technical information such as like the insurance on the vehicle and the VIN number.
Oh,
Once you get all of that made, then your profile goes live, and from that point you can start accepting bookings from people that want to actually rent out your vehicle and take it on trips.
Okay. And so how does insurance work? You know, like if you're worried about, you know, who's going to insure your vehicle once you're signed up with you guys?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the way that insurance works with Outdoorsy is we offer 3 different packages to our renter for insurance. These vary based upon their deductible versus premium preferences of the renter.
Okay.
Whichever policy they pick, that will fully insure the rental period for up to $1 million worth of damage.
Okay.
So no matter what happens, you know, everyone's going to be taken care of. So that's one of our secret sauces is we help out with the insurance during the whole rental period.
Okay. And then is there a rating system in there so that, like, if I'm renting my van, I could see, you know, how that person's done with other things, and then I guess even going the other way, if I'm going to rent someone else's thing, that I see.
Yes, absolutely. So there's a whole ratings and reviews process for everybody that you see on Outdoorsy. So that way you can actually see pictures and descriptions of people's last trips, and it's kind of cool to kind of see all those. So yes, we do have that baked into what we do.
Okay, and then my final thing that I could think of, I know you already said that it's, you know, pretty much anything, but what do people have on there? Do they have, like, are there fifth wheels on there, travel trailers?
So the variety is incredible. So there are fifth wheels, there are toy haulers, there are truck campers, Jeep and a Tacoma with a rooftop tent, camper vans, all sorts of sizes of them.
Can I get an Earth Roamer?
You can. We're working on that right now.
Someone's got to get on there.
Someone's got to put one of those Earth Roamers out there. But you can even rent like a 40+ foot Class A RV that looks like a tour bus.
Okay.
You know, we have incredible luxury options all the way down to really economical options as well. So we like to think that there's an option for everybody, and there's something that, you know, is going to work for the type of trip that you're looking to have.
Just for folks out there that are curious, like, what kind of rates do you guys have? I guess going both ways, if you're going to rent it or if you're someone renting out your vehicle. Yeah, how does that work? Just give us some examples.
Yeah, so the way that works is we let all of our private owners determine the rates for what they think is a fair market value for their vehicle.
Okay.
So Outdoorsy doesn't set any of the prices you see online, so there's going to be a very large variety.
Okay.
There are little teardrops for $40 a night up to, you know, luxury motorhomes for $400+ a night. So there's a lot of variety. Just to kind of give you a ballpark, this camper van we're in right now that can sleep up to 5 people, this one rents out for $200 a night in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
So typically your Class Bs, your Class Cs, and your Class As, your motorhomes with an engine in them, those are going to rent out for a little bit more than your trailers that you might just tow behind a vehicle.
Okay.
But in the end, we leave the prices up to the private owner's discretion for what they think is fair for their vehicle.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then to kind of talk about how all of our owners make their money. So it's free to sign up as an owner on Outdoorsy. So the owner sets that nightly rate that I was talking about. And then from there, it's an 80-20 split. So the owner keeps 80% of everything that comes in. We take 20.
Okay.
Now with that 20%, we do a lot of the web design to kind of help them build their listing on Outdoorsy.com. We do a lot of marketing to bring the renters and the owners together. We have 24/7 customer support. We have roadside assistance included for all the renters.
Okay.
And then we also handle all the insurance as well.
Oh, okay. So if I'm an owner and I want to know what would be a good price, do you guys help with that, or?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a team of people that can kind of do a market analysis, look at where you are, look at your type of vehicle, how new it is, and a couple of different factors, and we can propose a price that we think would be competitive for you.
Okay.
But in the end, it is the owner's decision on whatever price they choose.
Oh, good. Good to know. Yeah. So for folks out there who are looking at this and they want to get more info, where do they go?
The best thing to do is just go to Outdoorsy.com, start playing around on the website. I think all of the people working in the back end that have been putting in so much work onto the product, they've done a really good job with it and make it really easy to navigate online. Just go to Outdoorsy.com and you should be able to find everything you need from there.
Cool. How long have you guys been doing this?
Outdoorsy has been around since 2015.
2015.
So we're going on 7 years now.
Very cool, man. Thanks.
Great.
That was good
Thank you so much for coming by.
Absolutely,
I really appreciate it.
I didn't really realize that was happening. I think it is a good idea. I know. So, for example, like a lot of what I do is vans. You know, it's an expensive thing to put together. Even if you buy the van and build it yourself, or you buy it from somewhere, and then if you're not using it all the time, that's a great way to get some of that money back.
Totally, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the content here on the channel. We're trying to get as much van stuff as we can for you all from the 2022 Overland Expo East in Virginia. We're out. Peace.